KCBS News Time, 1021. President Obama says the detention center at Guantanamo Bay undermines America's national security and needs to be closed. The White House released the president's plan to close the facility today, but the plan faces stiff opposition from the GOP-led Congress. For more, we're joined live on the KCBS Ring Central Newsline by Peter Honigsberg, University of San Francisco law professor and founder of Witness to Guantanamo, a project that works to document the realities of the Guantanamo Bay Detention Center. Thanks for the time today. So when elected in 2008, the president promised to close Gitmo. Now he's only got 10 months left in office, and this appears to be his last chance. What are your thoughts on what he laid out this morning?
Good morning, Rebecca. Actually, I appreciate his efforts, but unfortunately I think it's a little too late. He had an opportunity back in 2009 when he first addressed it. He had a Democratic Congress behind him, but unfortunately he was not forceful and determined enough back then, and today I think Republicans' opposition will stop it from happening.
Do you think, though, if the next president is a Democrat, then it would be closed?
I wonder if there's a Republican Congress. Apparently not. I will tell you something interesting, Rebecca. Whenever we do interviews and we tell people what we're doing, people often tell us they think that Guantanamo is already closed. I think a lot of people are no longer interested in Guantanamo, and now and then it pops up on the radar as it did today, but essentially people don't really pay much attention to it, and I think people are probably fine with it staying open. At least that's what I can tell.
Who's there now, and what is their status in terms of the law?
Well, there are 91 people left, 10 of whom are facing military commissions or have been through a military commission prosecution of some kind. There are 35 people who are, quote, cleared for release, which means that they can be transferred to another country if another country is willing to take them. That leaves 46 people who are in some kind of limbo where they could be transferred if they were approved by the government, but at this time they're not. And some people have called them forever prisoners in that they just cannot be released at this point and would be transferred to the U.S. if, in fact, Obama's program would work, but otherwise will stay at Guantanamo for the foreseeable future.
Is there a precedent for forever prisoners? Under our hand?
Well, actually, under the Geneva Conventions, you're supposed to release the enemies you capture at the end of hostilities, but the question is, when is that? Some people say the hostilities ended in Afghanistan and therefore they should all be released. Other people say the hostilities continue in the war on terror and consequently they could go on indefinitely. And so it's actually quite a political issue.
I have a feeling we'll be having this conversation again. We thank you very much for your thoughts, Peter Honigsberg of the University of San Francisco.